Just want to come here and brief around wounded feminine energy. So, nowadays we all carry, wounded feminine energies in to some extent. We all do carry. Um, and my spiritual journey has been around, balancing my um, feminine energy and my masculine energy. I've been on the path for 7, 8 years, and I am, still on that path. So I just wanted to come here and talk about the wooden feminine energy. So are you the one with wooden feminine energy? Let me know in the comment section. So what is it and how it happens? So when you know when you start to overemphasize with somebody, okay, you show over empathy with somebody, then it is wounded feminine. Feminine is somebody who feels, who can feel the pain of the other also. She's very good with you know she's very good with feeling the pain of the other. Okay, she's very good with sensing the pain of the other, and that's how she goes about. And her emotional intelligence is very greater. But when she becomes imbalanced, when the feminine energies become imbalanced, when she overemphasizes, okay, with when she starts to overemphasize with others and not with herself. So as a child also, we all have, must have gone through some of the instances in our life where we've been told that we need to compromise on ourselves. Even if we are right, we need to compromise on ourselves, because that is not very acceptable in the society, or that is making others worry, that is making others fearful of what you are doing. So many a times we've been asked to compromise on ourselves because another is feeling the uncomfort, okay, because they are not at that level, to understand what you are doing, right? So you will be asked to compromise because it upsets the other. It somehow we live in a world where people with half knowledge are the most confident people of all. And people who do the spiritual work, who have really been on the spiritual path for 7, 8 years, or more or less or whatever, people who are really doing the spiritual work, who really have gotten to a point where they have got that clarity, now suddenly their clarity you know upsets others. Why? Because they are used to the clarity of how the world operates. Their clarity comes from the external, their clarity comes from the samaj, from the society, you know and you know their clarity comes from the number of people who agrees upon that thing. Okay, so your kind of clarity, which is very individual, it upsets those kind of people. So you will be asked to compromise on your gifts, you will be asked to compromise on your dreams, you will be asked to compromise on your path, so that it doesn't upset others. So you over the time developed empathy, over empathy. You give, you start to do things so that it doesn't upset others, you start to do things so that it doesn't make others uncomfortable. So you start compromising on yourself a lot. You do not look at your own needs, you start to look at the needs of the others, because somewhere you are programmed that way since childhood. And that's how you build a very distorted feminine energy. have do you have such instance in your mind, or have you gone through something like this, or do you carry this pattern in your life? I have carried that pattern in my life for so long that I have really looked at the external, others needs, everything about the other. Especially women are very programmed that way, I feel. And I have, at the expense of my own needs, at the expense of my own uh, my own needs and desires. So let me know in the comment section if you've gone through something like that. Thank you for watching. You can also follow me on YouTube.